I'm Danny Gurry, and you've tuned in to Good Morning Frederick. It's a podcast, well, about Frederick. Everything, the people, the businesses, the nonprofits, and the cool stuff. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Good Morning Frederick.
Hi, I'm Ryan Cerisi from Restoration 1 Central Maryland, and you're watching Good Morning Frederick.
Oh, Ryan talks so fast. Yes, he does. Good morning, Frederick. Today is Thursday, May 22nd, and I am your host, Danny Gurry. Oh, boy. All right. We are going to have a quick show today, only because there's a lot happening, and I'm going to get right to it. I don't have the boys, the gentlemen here today. So we're going to go right into what's happening in Frederick. We're going to highlight what's going on that you're going to want to know about over this Memorial weekend. And then we're going to meet Piper Estock, distinguished young women participant. And she's going to talk about her experience. And then LaTanya Bryant, a doctoral graduate of the organizational leadership program at Hood College. Now, don't forget, you have a few days left. Well, through Monday, is that right? Wait, 26? Yeah. Oh no. You'll have next. Oh no, we've got some more time. Okay, so you got till next Saturday is the last day of May to purchase your Good Morning Frederick merch, and Big Tree Memorial Fund will benefit. You have until the end of the month. And why do I always feel like Memorial Day is the end of the month? I mean, it's nearing the end of the month, but not quite the end of the month. But it doesn't mean summer is here, and I hope the weather starts to cooperate with that. So, yes, pick up your Good Morning Frederick merch. That way, I can write a nice check to Big Tree Memorial Fund, and I appreciate your assistance in doing that. You get something cool. The nonprofit gets some money, which is cool, and I get to be the conduit of that, which is very cool, and I couldn't do it without you. All right, let's get ahead, get the show going, and start it officially. Big thank you to Rita's Italian Ice and Frozen Custard of Frederick. Open daily, noon to 9. You can also try hot pretzel or iced coffee while you're there. If you can't get to Rita's, they can come to you. You can order on Grubhub, DoorDash, and Uber Eats. And you can grab one of those cola floats and twisted cola blenders topped with cocoa lime cream. It's all the rage. No reason not to have Rita's, 538 West South Street. You'll love this. Mama Cone comes in occasionally and goes, hey, there's no reason not to have Rita's. And I agree with her 100%. Got to get over there very soon. In fact, maybe over the weekend. I'm going to go over there. We'll get some treats and we'll try some of the new things that they've got out. And we'll show you all about it. I can't get moving into, well, let me kick off what's happening in Frederick, and then we'll talk about something. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by our friends Taco Bar in Frederick and Gaithersburg and Taquito in Hagerstown. You can find out more information about each one of them on their website. So you got Taquito by TacoBar.com and you've got TacoBar1.com. What I can tell you is both locations, or all three locations, both restaurants, have authentic Mexican cuisine And I haven't been into the Gaithersburg location, but they have adult beverages. I do know that because they were promoting them for Cinco de Mayo. And but you can find out all the information you need online for sure. All right. Let me just start off by saying today my son graduates from the University of Maryland. And while many people have gone to college and graduated, he is the first in our family to do that. Ash and I both started school and didn't finish, and we are very proud of him and want to say go Terps for all the students at University of Maryland who are graduating today. It was postponed, supposed to happen yesterday, and the lovely weather has pushed that to today. So Cooper will graduate from the Robert Smith Business School, which very proud about, with a degree in business information systems. So really marrying both Ashley and I. Ashley does IT, and I am obviously have been in business multiple times for myself, and obviously worked for other people. But anyway, as a parent, I told my son, this graduation, the commencement, the going, walking the stage is as much for your parents as it is for you. We kind of get to celebrate that we did it. We lasted. We were able to pay for his schooling. And I know he's going to do great things. He's already a great son, so he's got that covered. But anyway, that's not why we're here. We're here to talk about what's happening in Frederick. And of course, if you want the link to all the events, you can click on the one in the description of today's video. All right. Souls of Joy is in full swing with shoe collections. I need your help. I need shoes. Please drop new shoes off at the home of Everything Frederick. These are for kids going to school at FCPS. So think sneakers and things like that. But they can be any size because obviously from kindergarten all the way up through 12th grade, boys and girls. If you don't want to shop and drop off, you can feel free to donate money through Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, or Zelle. My details are there. If you want a receipt from a nonprofit, I can get you those details as well, where you can write the check to Key City Rotary, and I can take it to a meeting. They can get me the money, and then that way I can shop on your behalf. And we can put that towards the boots or the shoes that we will be donating to five local organizations who distribute the shoes on our behalf. We do the collection, they do the distribution because they are dealing directly with the families. So if you want to be a collection site or you want to sponsor Souls of Joy, which is an event that's going to happen August 8th, reach out to me and I will get you details about that. It's going to be a great event. We're going to be releasing tickets. Individual tickets will be released in June, probably around the second week, but sponsors are guaranteed tickets to the event. I do believe it will sell out. It typically does every year. All right. Keeping in mind today, Alive at 5 happens. 90s nostalgia band Shake the Room is playing. Of course, there are food trucks. It's $6 to get in. You must be 21 or up for this. If you have kids or you're not 21, go hang out on the library side. You can definitely hear the music from there. Sit on that hill, grab a blanket or a chair, be nice and comfy. And it's mostly in the shade over there as well if it's warm out. We've also got the ASICS Blue Jean Mile for Mental Health that is happening at 6 p.m. this evening. On the 24th, which is Saturday, you can see me at Climbing for a Cause to benefit Girls on the Run, which is at Tree Trekkers. I'll be set up at least from 12 to 2. I'm trying to flicker my schedule around. so I can spend a little bit more time there. But you're going to want to stop and see me because I've got goodies. If you are graduating high school, for young ladies, if you're graduating high school, just come show me your student ID. And thanks to Helping Hands and Caring Hearts, which is a local nonprofit organization, I've got a goodie bag with a little bit of makeup and some jewelry and some Good Morning Frederick stuff. Just come by, show your ID, and I'm happy to give it to you. Okay. So it's just a little gift from Helping Hands and Caring Hearts to give to the girls who are graduating high school. You don't have to fill out anything, sign anything. You don't have to be any particular anything at all. You just come up and you let me know, hey, I'm graduating this year, and I will give you a gift. Okay. And thanks to, again, Helping Hands and Caring Hearts, who has put all of that together. Fan Fest is happening at Harry Grove Stadium for the Frederick Keys. It's completely free to get in. You get to play in the entertainment area. I think there's a free hot dog and soda and chips. There's a ton of stuff going on at Harry Grove Stadium. It is Frederick Keys Fan Fest. I believe you can get a ticket. It's like buy one, get one for an upcoming game. I can't even remember, but there's a lot of great stuff going on there. And WFRE will be out there as well from 11 to 1. There is 11 to 4 is our pop-up vendor event at the Home of Everything Frederick. We've got Pampered Chef, Mary Kay, and those candles, that little pie you see in the bottom of your screen, that is a candle made by my friend Tina. She also makes drinks that are amazing, and she sells them, obviously. And she does an amazing job. So come on out and purchase. It's a great Father's Day gift or for yourself, all those good things. So come on out to the pop-up shop at the Home of Everything Frederick, 401 North Market Street. We have an extra day for the pop-up shop this weekend. So we're doing Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. On the Sunday, we've got permanent jewelry as one vendor, and another vendor who does 3D prints, embroidery crafts, and she does handmade jewelry. So those are our pop-up vendors for Saturday, Sunday. And then flipping to Monday, we've got 3 great vendors who will be set up. So Tina's going to have her candles. Look at that. Look at that whiskey jar. And look at those fruits. Oh my gosh, they're candles and they smell amazing. And then we've got Shannon from the Healing Storm. She's going to have her apothecary sprays and oils, infused oils, and I think she might even be doing chair massages, which they did last time, which were phenomenal. And so you can check that out as well. And we've got Gretchen Made It, which she will etch and engrave or laser cut and engrave right on site, but she makes custom pieces. I think Tara had a set of dog tags etched with an image, of a photograph of a family friend who had passed away to give as a gift, and Gretchen made those, and they're phenomenal. So you got to stop by the Home of Everything Frederick if you're out and about. 11 to 4 on Memorial Day. I will be at the shop Sunday and Monday. You can come, and I'll probably drag Mama Cone with me, of course. All right. The Thurmont Community Ambulance Carnival begins the 27th, which is Tuesday, through Saturday at the Thurmont Event Complex. And that goes from 6 to 10 nightly. You're going to want to pre-buy your wristbands. I believe you can still do that at many locations in and around Thurmont. May 29th, it is the 4th annual Senior Resource and Education Fair at FCC. It's presented by SOAR. It's going to go from 10 to 1. Free entry, free box lunch. So even if you're not even interested, if you want to stop by, take your mom along or your grandparent, and go. They're going to be able to get some great information about things they might not realize are available to them. Let's see, 5:30. Oh, here's something new. On the 29th at 5:30, you can discover what Civitan is all about. They're doing a little gathering at Monocacy Village Park Pavilion, which is right on Delaware Drive, just off East Street. And light refreshments are going to be served, and all are welcome. So if you want to find out about Civitan, I'm going to be doing some events with them, but we did the Market Street Masters event with them in February. And it's a great volunteer organization helping people with developmental disabilities. So they do a lot of great work. They're worldwide, but they do a lot of great work in and around Frederick. On May 31st, it is the Run Like a Warrior Family Fun Run or Walk for Lyme disease awareness. It's at Hood College. I'm going to be at that event as well. I want you to join me. It literally is going to be, we can take a casual stroll around Hood College's campus. It is about 1.5 miles, easy peasy. The whole point is for Lyme disease awareness. So wear your green or wear your Frederick Flair or a combo of those. There will be some prizes for that. There's going to be some raffles as well. But would love for you to join. I tell you, everybody who shows up, I will walk a lap with you. I need to get my steps in. I need to be more fit. So I will do that. Hopefully, you all show up at the same time and I can walk with you as a group. But either way, you can show up anytime between 9 and 11 and do your walk. You can register on the day right before you show up. So I will bribe you with giveaways and gifts and Good Morning Frederick merch, Maryland Lottery scratch offs, all that good stuff. I'm happy to bribe you with that. And you can walk. I can walk with you. We can get our steps in, have a little chat on a beautiful Saturday. Fingers crossed it will be. From 10 to 5, City of Brunswick is doing its annual Spring Fest with live music, vendors, food trucks, and all kinds of activities. And noon to 3, Mount Pleasant Ruritan Club is doing their community day with some free food and ice cream. Then the next carnival in our area kicks in with the Fork County Lions Club Carnival happening in Mount Airy from 6 to 11 p.m. That one is June 2nd through 7th. And then June 5th, it is Touch a Truck and the Frederick Farm Bureau Safety Fair at the Frederick Fairgrounds. Most important about this, I'm just kidding, really. It's not most important because they are going to be giving monster truck rides are going to be available. So if you've ever wanted to ride in a monster truck, you're going to be able to do it. But then I expect you to come straight over to the Mechanical Bull. That's going to be free to ride the Mechanical Bull thanks to Good Morning Frederick and Shannon Flannery, the real estate goddess of Maurer Realty. Of course, the founder of Everything Frederick and more, and the founder of the home of Everything Frederick. And we're going to have a great time where you're going to have ways that you can win a t-shirt, which you are going to want. I am telling you right now. I'm not even going to share what it looks like, but you're going to want it. Thanks to our good friend Hannah at Special Tees. All right, June 6th, if you have graduated from high school in Frederick County in the 80s, actually anytime, as long as you're over 21, come join me and my classmates at Benstown. We are having our reunion, our 40th reunion. Hard to believe. I can't even believe I'm speaking those words. But we are looking forward to a fun weekend. Kicking off with that happy hour on Friday. Saturday, goodness, I'm going to choke. Hang on a second. I'm choking on the 40. How is it possible? I've been out of high school 40 years. Sometimes I still act like I'm in high school. So just kidding. Anyway, 11 to 4, the Rubber Duck Derby Festival is in Union Bridge at the Donald D. Wilson Walking Trail. Fun event for Dream Big Union Bridge. You can buy some ducks. They put them in the creek. And the first ones in, you could win like $250 cash and other prizes, plus food trucks, a Jeep show, live music, an adult beverage garden, tons of activities for the kids. You gotta go if you want. It's free to get in. June 7th, 11 to 4, that event is happening. On June 8th, this is your warning, the summer concert series kicks off on June 8th at Baker Park at the band shell. All right. There's going to be a pregame event with WFRE and potentially WFMD. I'm working on something fun for that. So 5 to 7 is the pregame, and the concert kicks off at 7 p.m. If you don't want to sit outside and listen to music, you can, of course, head to Casino Night to benefit the Seton Center. And that, I believe, is up in Artist Palette. I got to look. On our main calendar, it has all the details, of course, with the address and all that good stuff. June 13th, I'd love for you to get your tickets available right now on Eventbrite. Key City Rotary's Low Key Fest, open to all ages. It's going to be a lot of fun on Carroll Creek. We've got a cute triangle. We've got MR cheesecakes and grilled cheese, please. Tickets are $5 at the door. They're a little bit more online because we asked that you guys cover the fees with Eventbrite. So if you want to come, mark your calendar, show up at the gate with $5, and we will gladly take it. June 13th, 5 to 8 p.m. June 15th is Father's Day. It's your warning now. Dads are the hardest to buy for, I think. However, Retro Metro, I did that interview with Sherry. They've got some really cool stuff that Dad would love. I'm going to get my dad something from there for sure. And you can too. Or come to our pop-up shop and get a really cool something etched, something personal. Gretchen made it. Or one of those awesome whiskey candles from Tina. I love that too. All right. Coming more into June and getting ready to wrap it up. June 16th to July 11th, we're going to be launching the Secret Stash. You're going to want to have fun with that this summer. June 17th, Thurmont Library kicks off their summer reading program. June 18th, Wednesday, 300th Good Morning Frederick show. I can't believe it. We're going to be live from 8 to 10 a.m., inviting you to stop by. We're working on some food and some beverages as well to get your day started. Swing by before work if you can. We always have a great time at that event, and you typically walk away with something fun. June 27th is the PTSD Awareness Day with Pulling for Veterans. That is a vigil that will be happening at Memorial Park on Bench Street. And then, of course, July 4th, you may not have heard the announcement, but Runaway June is the headliner of Party in the Park for WFRE. There's also 3 other bands that will be playing, and Good Morning Frederick and the real estate goddess Shannon Flannery will have the mechanical bull out and about again. And again, you'll be able to get some free rides, maybe a t-shirt, other goodies for sure. All you got to do is work not so hard. You don't have to work so hard for it, but you will have to do something to get the free stuff. I always feel like you appreciate it more when you work for it. All right. We're going to take a quick break. Then we're going to come back. We've got 2 amazing people to chat with today. Piper S. Stock, distinguished young women participant, and LaTanya Bryant, a recent graduate of the Organizational Leadership Doctoral Program at Hood College. All of that comes up just after.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
Who's always wanted to go to Alaska? Well, that's me. And I'm putting together a trip June 9th through June 20th of 2026. I would love for you to join me working together with Antietam World Travel Service to put together an amazing itinerary featuring both land and sea. We're going to see all the great stuff you see when you go to Alaska. I promise it's going to be a lot of fun. Go to bit.ly/Alaska2 for more information.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining family beyond compare.
Hi, I'm Devin, your friendly neighborhood shower door expert. Upgrade your bathroom with a beautiful glass shower door, custom fit to accent your space and make getting into your shower one of the highlights of your day. Come see us at our brand new showroom in Frederick, Maryland, or online at showerdoorexperts.com.
Oh, yes. Well, Karma's Auto Care offers mobile detailing, headlight restoration, and more. Karma's Auto Care, inspiring compassion, growth, and freedom, one vehicle at a time. Jared is amazing, and each service he does helps him power local efforts that make a real difference. He volunteers, he's involved in the community. So this is when you support local and local supports local. I love it so much. You can book now at karmasautocare.com. It's right there on the screen. Here's the special for the month of May. You still have some time. If you mention Good Morning Frederick, he's going to give you 5% off any service you have done. He did the exterior of my car. Looks as awesome as the interior, even though there were some things on my car that he didn't think he could get off, and he did. He's so, so great. I really appreciate him. All right, we're going to talk about People of Frederick. People of Frederick is sponsored by Intense Barbecue, family-owned barbecue food truck and catering company. They cook in small batches to make sure food is as fresh as it can be when it reaches you. Find them at intensebarbecue.com. Have their food, find their food truck, because you will satisfy your meat tooth when you do. Also remember, they do full catering menus, not just barbecue. If you want filet mignon, if you want chicken Chesapeake, if you want tacos, they can do it. I'm telling you right now, they're amazing. All right, got a chance to meet a distinguished young lady named Piper. Here she is. We're at the home of everything, Frederick, 401 North Market Street in downtown. Piper came to visit me. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm really well. Thank you for joining us on Good Morning Frederick. Tell me, you are part of the Distinguished Young Women program here in Frederick.
Yes,
I understand the Maryland program is an at-large, so you guys actually are more virtual.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever get together in person?
So the first, the at-large program was totally online and it was virtual, and then we finally got together at the awards ceremony.
Oh, fun!
Yeah,
so you got to meet everybody in person.
Yeah, it was at Hood College.
Yeah, that's very cool. And what encouraged you to join Distinguished Young Women? Well, first of all, when did you hear about it? Were you kind of waiting in preparation?
I ended up hearing about it like December this year.
Okay.
And I thought it sounded really interesting. I'm in the search for scholarships for school.
Yeah, that's what everybody has said. Okay.
In college, and I feel like I'd be a good fit for it. I'm in theater all the time. So I'm public speaking and I'm on stage. So I thought that
you're very comfortable in that situation. Yeah, so whereas I think I've talked to a couple girls who are terrified of interview process and all of that, that is not the thing that comes hard for you.
No.
So with the whole program, what did you have to do? What are the parts of the program that you had to complete?
So it's divided into a couple sections. One of the sections is a short fitness routine.
Okay.
That we had to submit, and then another section is talent, and then an interview portion, and then academics.
What was your talent? What did you do?
My talent was singing.
Okay, very good.
Yep.
And you said you go to Urbana High School.
I do.
Rising senior, your senior year. What are you most looking forward to this next? I know it's not even summer yet, and you haven't even finished, but.
I think as my year progresses, the conversation around school like sort of starts to change towards my future, which I think is really exciting.
Yeah.
Like touring schools and like envisioning where I'll be and all.
Do you have
that.
any idea where you might be going after high school?
I have no idea. I got a tour everywhere.
Do you have a top two that you'd love to go to?
I'd love to be in the north in New York.
Okay.
But I'm not sure yet. We'll see where I
know.
land.
There's a lot that happens between now and then, of course.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? What would you like to go study?
I plan on majoring in political science or communications.
Okay, excellent. I love that. What would your ultimate job be?
Probably like a press secretary.
Yeah, I like
you
it.
Think on your feet.
Very good. And I know you guys work kind of under Sonia Bowie, right?
Yeah.
What was it? Did you learn anything throughout this whole process, like about yourself or anything else?
Oh my gosh, for sure. It was a long and tedious process.
Okay.
But I had to learn to the biggest thing I learned, I think, is to not put too much on my plate and like time management because you have so many deadlines. And this is the first time I had to like handle everything by myself, so I definitely learned a lot of like email and communication skills.
Yeah,
so
I mean it's an important thing, right?
Yeah.
So especially when you're virtual, you don't kind of have people there on you all the time saying, "Hey, it's got to be done. Don't forget, do this." Yeah, time management. It's important as an adult. I mean, really, all the way around. I was the same. Like you just kind of put so much on that you're scrambling.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
All right. So if you had something to tell our viewers and even those who might be sophomores now, if you're a rising junior, now is it always December to the end of the year?
I think you can register to say that you're going to be involved. I think as soon as like the beginning of the year. I just found out about it like near the first meeting.
Okay.
So I was lucky that I found out about it on time. But
yeah, to
any sophomores, I would totally recommend it. I mean, regardless if I advance in the program at all, the Maryland at Large program has been such a learning experience.
Oh, that's really great. Yeah. Now, just by joining, do you come away with a scholarship money, or how does that work?
So if you advance to the state program, you earn a scholarship to Hood College.
Okay.
But you have to advance in the
okay. So program. Just by joining, that's not enough. No. You're going to have to get to so you have to do all of those things, like you were saying, the talent, the interview, and all of that. And then how many people are chosen to move forward to states? Do you know?
I'm not sure the exact number. I know that the Maryland at Large program this year was pretty like widespread. We had a lot of growth. And I think Maryland at Large program, like altogether, somewhere around like 30 people. So a lot of girls.
Yeah. So everyone in Maryland is competing to move forward.
Yeah.
Not necessarily just from Frederick County, but over the whole state.
All the counties. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. And then when do you find out if you made it to the state?
So we spend a week at Hood College in July, towards the end of July, and the whole week is like a camp learning experience, and then we compete at the end of the week and find out.
Whoa, that's fun and challenging and all of that too. But what a great time. So you're all in person, you get to hang out for the week together, maybe make some friendships or at least meet other people. That's really cool. Yeah, that's really awesome. I mean, I think this is an awesome program for people. I know everybody I've talked to is like, well, we're looking for scholarship money.
Yeah.
But if you can come away with a little bit more than that, then it's a win, right?
Yeah. Scholarship money is definitely where it started.
Yeah.
I've gained so much in the process.
That's understandable for sure. And, I think that sometimes you're pulled in for one reason and you come out with a better experience.
For sure.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you joining us today and talking about the program. I don't have any doubt you're going to do some great stuff. Maybe be a press secretary in the near future, but certainly Are you acting anywhere currently?
I just finished my spring musical. So I'm
Okay.
taking
What was
a break.
that? What'd you guys do?
We did Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh,
So,
very
yeah, it was
good. That's
lots
a
of
great
fun.
one. That's a
Yeah.
lot of fun. All right, this is Piper. She will be a senior at Urbana High School come the fall. We wish you all the best.
Of course, thank you for having me.
Thank you guys for watching. Oh, so great that these young women are part of our community and going to contribute to us. And I'm sure she'll be a market maker in no time. All right, we got to take one more quick break. Then we're going to be back with Dr. LaTanya Bryant. She just graduated from Hood College's Organizational Leadership Doctoral Program. And she's pretty excited about it, as would I be. And we're going to hear from her just after this. Experience an unforgettable vacation at the Salty Seahorse on the 4x4 beach in Corolla, North Carolina. Enjoy the pool, relax in the hot tub, fish, and kayak right off the private dock. The Salty Seahorse will be your forever vacation home. Go to thesaltyseahorse2201.com.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business, and they're located right here in Frederick, so Sandra is out and about all the time, but they service Frederick County and surrounding areas. In fact, pretty much they'll go anywhere you need them to go to get the job done. A&S Construction specialize in roofing and siding. They can also take care of those windows. You got some drafty windows? You can't have that with all this heat coming. And of course, they can build you a new patio and deck and take care of those gutters, which can lead to problems and flooding in a house. I know we're dealing with that right now. We just gave Sandra a call and she said, send me some photos of what you're trying to do, and then I'm going to help you. Give her call at 301-703-2157 or send her an email, info@ansconstruction.net. Remember, you get $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs because you watch Good Morning Frederick. I messed that all up in the fact I couldn't get you to... Wait, here we go. All right, ready? All right, now's your chance. Screenshot and save that for later. All right. Got a chance to chat with LaTanya Bryant. She just recently graduated from Hood's doctoral program, and I'd like to introduce her to you. Well, the Hood doctoral program is wrapping up, and LaTanya Bryant is another doctorate of, or is it organizational leadership?
Leaders, correct. Organizational leadership.
Organizational
yes.
leadership. Congratulations, number one. It's fantastic. I'm sure you're so relieved to be done, but
Indeed, it was quite the journey.
yeah, I bet it was. All right, so you got a lot of names after your, or a lot of initials after your name now. So we got the Doctorate of Organizational Leadership, your MBA. What's CPM?
CPM is Certified Public Manager.
Oh, very good. Very good. Okay, so
It's
what
a
led
certification
you...
program that I went through at the University of Baltimore. Yeah.
Okay. What led you to decide to embark on this journey?
Well, earning a doctoral degree has been a long-term goal of mine. And what got me to Frederick is I was searching for a leadership program specifically. Now, when I finally got to the stage in my life where it's like, okay, I got to, figure out where I'm going to go. there weren't that many leadership doctoral programs out there. So I wanted hybrid. I had very specific ideas about what I wanted. So once I
Mm.
found out about Hood College, it was a definite thing.
Yeah, and you're fairly local, obviously, now in Howard County, and having lived all around Frederick County, not that far, but I think I was told by somebody else that it was virtual mostly, and then there were some moments that you guys got together as well. Is that correct?
That's correct. So I started in 2021, and initially it was pretty much online,
Mm,
and then they'd bring us in for like half a class and then, whole classes. And then we did some alternating back and forth. So a true hybrid model. But in the
yeah,
end, I felt that the in-person classes were probably the most rewarding. So I really got an opportunity to interact and engage with my cohort members and the
yeah,
professors as well.
yeah. How many people were in the uh, cohort that you were in?
We started, I want to say, with 15 or 16, and 12 of us ended up finishing the program together.
Okay.
hmm
Yeah. Yeah. And in your career, what do you do right now?
Right now, I am a state employee. I work for the Baltimore City Department of Social Services, and my research was focused around the work that I do there, indirectly so.
Okay.
It came to be that my aunt passed away just before I began the program, even before I was accepted. And one of the things I had to do was help to get my cousin re-engaged with his social services benefits. It took me a long time, literally 11 tries.
Wow.
And I started working at the agency around try number 9.
Wow.
And yeah, and it wasn't until one of my coworkers was like, "What? You still haven't, gotten that worked out?" He made a call, and it happened pretty quickly after then. But this was around the time that we had to start thinking seriously about what was our topic going to be. And I always wanted to do something about government and change and, something around there. And I was like, how can I connect my experience with e-government and how difficult it was for me to navigate benefits, and just thinking like, if my cousin didn't have me as an advocate,
Mm,
where would he be? How much longer
yeah.
would it have taken him,
And
depending on.
imagine all those people who don't have a you, and yeah, it's kind of scary really, especially if they're reliant on a lot of this to live, like just, get what they need daily. That's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you wrote your dissertation on a solution, or how did that come about?
So my dissertation topic was the public value of e-government,
Mm,
experiences and perceptions of Baltimore City residents as they seek public benefit entitlements.
okay.
So
Wow.
yeah, so there were a number of findings around what their experiences were, and their perceptions, whether or not they found value and satisfaction overall in using the MyMD Think system.
Right. Yes. And I I remember hearing not so long ago just so many people frustrated and upset, and I know a lot of money was put into the websites and all of that. So I mean, hopefully things are better in that sense too, but it is important that people know that they have access to things, and can access them when needed. I guess that's the biggest thing too. So do you feel like this doctoral program is you're going to be able to utilize it in your day to day, or are you looking at potential future opportunities, or both, I guess?
I see my doctoral work is not so much about me, but about how it can benefit others.
Mm,
Really lending to the literature around digital divide, what social and service inequity looks like, and how that it impacts people from marginalized communities. That is
right.
really what I hope comes forward through this work.
Yeah. Well, you've invested a lot of time and effort, and wow, Dr. Bryant, how does that feel? I
Quite
can
honestly.
I would appreciate that 100%. I get it. Yeah. And did you go to the hooding ceremony?
I did attend that. That was a very beautiful ceremony. It was personal and very well orchestrated. I totally enjoyed that experience.
Yeah. And did your family attend with you? How about your nephew that you helped out? How's he?
He's doing really well now. He's in a better placement. He's got his benefits intact, and
Great.
he's thriving now. Quite honestly,
That's
it took him a while to get there, but he's thriving now. Thank you for
uh
asking about him. He's my
oh.
cousin.
Oh, your cousin. Sorry, your cousin.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
but it's good, when you're able to get people on a path and they can just find peace and do well and thrive. That's all we really want, right? So, uh,
Absolutely.
yeah. And I know you're going to have a great impact on our state at large and continue to do amazing things. And we just want to congratulate you for all the hard work.
I really appreciate that. Even though my work's focused on Baltimore City, it's transferable. It's
Of
applicable
course.
to people from marginalized communities in Frederick and Anne Arundel, in any part of the state or really the country, quite honestly. Because if you
Yeah.
don't have access to digital services, you can't engage in digital work. You can't engage in digital government. And it's the
Yep.
government's responsibility to bridge that gap.
Yeah, 100%. I totally agree. I totally agree. Well, we wish you all the best. Now you can take a deep breath now that
Yes.
everything is done and enjoy the moments. And yeah, we look forward to hopefully seeing you again soon. And if there's ever anything that you want to come on the show about, you are always welcome.
Oh, bless your heart. Thank you. I really appreciate that. You never know. You may hear from me.
Well, I don't doubt it one bit. You guys have done so much great work. I feel like you're not going to sit still for too long. That's for sure.
Indeed.
All right. Have a
Indeed.
wonderful day.
Alrighty. You too. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Oh, yes. Another impactful graduate from Hood's doctoral program. All right. That's it for the show today. Thank you so much for joining, liking, sharing, commenting. I appreciate it very much. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And let's get out there and let's do what we know how to do best. That's be great.